We've got lots coming up. That's all coming up between now and 7. If you want to be a part of the show, you can. You can dial in now because we're going to talk about Ivan Toney, 03717223344. Now, following Arsenal's dominant 3-0 win over Brentford at the weekend, the Arsenal centre-back Gabriel tweeted, "Nice kickabout with the boys." I'm sure you've seen it. Mocking Ivan Toney's tweet from the season before when Brentford beat his side, or that side, 2-0. That was the opening day of the season. It's the second time an Arsenal player has tweeted this after beating the Bees, as Alexandre Lacazette did the same thing last season when they won, Arsenal, 2-1. And Ivan Toney told the media yesterday he thought it was a bit embarrassing.
I think once was funny, second time was a bit cringy, but nah, listen, I bit my tongue. I wanted to reply, I wanted to nibble, but fair play to them. They played very well. They're a different Arsenal side from what we played before, and they're going very well. So fair play to them. They're going well.
I don't want to make too much about it because it was more of a throwaway statement from him, right? So we're going to have fun with it. But I don't have a problem with it, right? I think, that Brentford, threw the first stone, right? Yeah. So they started the fight, the war, call it what you want. And I think Arsenal, it was Lacazette, as I mentioned, who sent the first tweet back with exactly the same words, nice kickabout with the boys. And then now I just think it's in the mix, isn't it? Every time, whoever wins when these two meet, someone will throw a little. Someone's going to send it out.
I haven't got a problem with it. It probably is a little bit petty.
Is it?
It probably is a little bit petty, but if you're going to do that, you'd be able to back it up.
Exactly.
So, because people, in football, a lot of people go, yeah, but it was last season. That's like that. That's so quick. You know what I mean? You start thinking about things that happened 4 or 5 years ago and it feels like it was yesterday. So, yeah, some people from the outside would go, that's a bit petty, just let it go. But obviously, when Brentford first got that result over Arsenal, first game in the Premier League, played awfully well, beat up Arsenal that day, sent that tweet out, Arsenal were never ever going to forget that. We saw Mikel Arteta use it in All or Nothing, pinned it on the board to show the Arsenal players.
It's a bit of incentive.
And
it worked.
It worked. And then again at the weekend, Arsenal absolutely battered Brentford. So I've got no problem with it, but listen, if you're going to throw it out there, you better expect to get it back.
Okay, I'll play devil's advocate here, right? Is there anything in the fact that it's okay for Brentford to tweet it out because they're the little team here?
No, once you're in the Premier League...
Hold on, they're little old Brentford, they are, compared to Arsenal, one of the powerhouses of the Premier League, right? They can send it out because they've beaten the mighty Arsenal. But, Arsenal are this top six side. They're going now for the Premier League. If they beat Brentford, it should just be...
No, it's about putting them back in their box. That's why Arsenal are doing it. As if to say put them back in their box, because Brentford have been fantastic since they've been back in the Premier League. But what it's like. The moment it's like David versus Goliath. Yeah, like Brentford won the first one, threw it straight out there. Ivan Toney threw it straight out there.
So David, has won it. Yeah, and he's lobbed it at Goliath.
Goliath's going to come back.
Yeah, but Goliath don't need to keep mentioning every time he beats up David.
Yeah, it's a little bit over the top, you'd have to say, but I've got no problem with it. As I said, this is Brentford. I know you talk about little Brentford, but we saw what Brentford did to your mob. A couple of weeks ago.
It comes back to my team.
No, but I'm just giving you an example.
I know, but they would have every right to send out that nice kickabout with the boys if they beat us. But if my club, Man United, beat Brentford
4-0,
right? No, but if we beat them, and I saw Ronaldo or Bruno send nice kickabout with after being there, I'd be quite embarrassed actually. Now I'm thinking about it.
After they shamed you,
I'd be embarrassed about it.
After they, I'm not.
They shouldn't even be on our radar. Now I've changed my tune. Now I'm thinking about it.
I'm petty.
No, but honestly, now if my club done it, I'd be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed.
Yeah, but you're the smaller club compared to Brentford.
No.
So you should be embarrassed. I can understand why.
You should be embarrassed. Now I'm thinking, you know what it is? It's Man United. It's such a big club, and little old Arsenal, little old Brentford, it's the same.
No. Once you're in the
I reckon Arsenal fans are embarrassed about it.
Once you hit the big time, which is the Premier League. Yeah. You're all in the same playing field.
Let me tell you now, you and me doing the show 4 o'clock weekdays, we've hit the big time. You can be a part of the big time as well. Pick up the phone and get involved. Do you have a problem with it? Is it part of the fun? Is it part of banter? Is it a bit cringy?
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.